Lisa in Wisconsin starts us off this hour. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hi, Dave. Thanks so much for having us on.
Certainly. How can I help?
Well, I'm calling because there is some stress going on in our home right now. I quit my job before we had our surprise fourth baby to stay home with him. We just decided that was the best situation for our family. And then we bought a new home that we were already in contract for in our building. The same month we had the baby. We went through FPU that same month too and realized we were kind of a mess and we got in a budget. And I'm still home with our baby, and we're getting stressed out because our property taxes are going to become part of our mortgage payment coming next month, and we're still working on paying off debt. And my husband really wants me to go back to work, and I do too. But we're just wondering, is it something that I should rush into and find something right away, or is it okay to take a month or two and use some savings to kind of get us through until we find the right fit for our family?
What's your house payment?
$2,700.
What's your household take-home pay?
It's about, without my husband's bonus, it's about $100,000 a year, and then he gets a bonus every year that's somewhere between $10,000 to $20,000.
Okay, and so you have a $120,000 income approximately, and so he's should be taking home about $8,000 a month average throughout the year, but your typical month is more like 6,000 or a little more, right?
It's about, on our budget, it's about $6,000 even every month.
Yeah. Plus, you've got another 20,000 coming at the end of the year. Okay. And how much debt do you
How much
debt do you have, not counting your home?
Our student loan debt is our only debt. We've paid off everything else, and that's at $90,000.
It's at how much?
90,000.
$90,000. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And you have 4 kids.
Excuse me?
And so what? I said you have 4 children. So what is the path that he's on? What does he do for a living?
He's in the financial world.
The path that his income is on is going up rapidly or gently?
I would say he would say gently. I would say rapidly. He's doubled it in the last 5 years.
Okay, that's. We don't know if it'll double it again, but it's going to go up another 20,000 or 30,000 soon. Yeah.
In the next couple of years, I would anticipate. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And so his angst over all of this is just his intensity to get out of debt. It's not actually, can you feed your family?
No, it's to get out of debt, and he's totally the nerd, and I'm the free spirit, and he's been on his spreadsheet, and he sees that, and it stresses him out.
He needs to quit stressing out. Okay? I want you to be intense. Intense is different than stressed. Okay? And there's nothing to be stressed at here. The numbers you're giving me are not disastrous. You have a $10,000 household income net of tax, or $8,000 net of taxes. So your house payment's a little high, but not for long because your income's coming up. And so you guys are not going to make a lot of debt progress this year, but probably next year you will. And that's okay. The other option is sell your house and move into a more affordable home.
We bought the home we're going to die in. We're here
no, you
forever,
didn't. So that's absolute bullcrap. That's bullcrap. There's no such thing. You're too young to have done that. Your life is going to change 14 times between now and then. No, it's just a house. Don't attach. You attach too much to it. It is just a house.
We do love it. So.
And I really wouldn't trade your house for you being home with those kids, since that is the desire of your heart. You did not call me up and say, I love being a professional woman in the marketplace making money. I am dying to go back to work. You called me up and said, I'm willing to because my husband's freaking out, but my initial desire was to stay home when I had the fourth child. That's what you told me.
Yeah.
You don't want to go back to work. And before I went back to work, if I were in your shoes, I'd sell your house and move down. But I don't think you have to do either one.
Okay.
I think your husband's just probably take a chill pill and you guys push on through this. What did you do for a living?
There's a couple other factors too. He doesn't want to stop contributing to his 401k, which I respect.
Well, he's not following what I teach him then.
I know.
I
know.
Yeah, so there's a problem. Okay. I mean, listen, you can't call me up and ask my advice on part of the program if you're not going to do the other part. It doesn't work.
I'm on. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for him, it doesn't work. He can't use me to send you back to work because he won't stop his dadgum 401k. Now I'm getting pissed. I mean, really. He wants you to go back to work to fund his 401k. That's what we just heard. Now that's completely out of line. When your desire is to be at home with these 4 kids. Okay? He really needs to take a chill pill. Really. And he is living in math and forgets that math is there to serve his family. His wife and his children are why we do math, not so that we win the spreadsheet wars. So, no, absolutely not. Okay. Yeah. You guys are trying to do too many things at one time. You bought a house you couldn't afford, you want to fund a 401k while you have $90,000 in debt, and you'd like to get out of debt. Oh, and you'd like to stay home with 4 children. These are 4 things that are incongruent. You're going to have to not do some of them in order to get the other ones done. And you get to decide which ones because you're grown-ups. Personally, I'd stop the stupid 401k, chill on the getting out of debt just a little bit until his income comes on up, and keep that house. Or I'd talk about selling that house. Bottom of the list of 4 for me is sending you back to work. That's the question you called me to ask. That's my answer. Thanks for calling in. Open phones at 888-825-5225. Number one thing that keeps you from accomplishing your goals is not what you're willing to do to hit your goals. It's what you're willing to give up to hit your goals. You have to be able to not do things that are incongruent with your goals to hit your goals, or you never hit them, whatever the goal is. Chocolate chip cookies are incongruent with me losing weight. You can't have both. You get to choose which one. And that's what we got here. We got a stack of incongruent things.